I didn't want to sit up.
Isn't that hurting? Like
this is just like being chill. Like no regular hairstylist will let you stay that way.
How long did it take?
I had my hair. I already had this braided, so I traveled with this in my box.
Okay.
So she just had to crochet.
Oh, to crochet it. It looks.
Snap, snap,
But then you always do. Always like just the hair glue.
How's our audio?
It's supposed to pop. It's supposed to chill. Person where walk supposed to dance. It's supposed to rock. It's supposed to flex. But don't you forget, yo. Say no be by mighty, yo. Always be thankful. Oluwana go do. Rather no be crying, yo. To spend your money, but always be thankful. Makaifa di goma. Even if you no get yo, never forget to say bye, thank you. Oluwana go do. And if you to get yo, never forget to say bye, thank you.
Miss Yemi Alade. Harry, thank you. You know what? I know where you can get one. right here in Toronto.
Really?
Yes, it's a designer from here in Toronto.
That's nice. Fun.
Yes. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Ready for tomorrow? You're always ready. Always bring the
I
fire.
have to be ready.
Always. How's it been? You've been
rolling
every
all
time I see you're there.
Well, I think the airports, they know you're tired of me, so maybe when they get tired of me, I won't be everywhere.
But are you enjoying it?
Yeah, of course. I'm living my dream, you know. I'm awake and still dreaming, so that's great. That's special.
That is very special. Let's start for anybody. I don't know who that one person is and what rock they've been living under, who doesn't know who you are. Say who you are and what it is you do.
Okay. Hello, guys. My name is Yemi Alade. I am from Nigeria, and I am a musician. And my sole duty is to take music from Nigeria to the world, representing the entire Africa. That's what's up.
So how long has this journey taken you? When did you start?
It's been a love story of about 12 years, you know. I used to be in a girl group while I was in secondary school, and then I won a talent show when I was in university, and the rest is pretty much history, because, you know, I'm right here.
You're right here.
Yes.
When did you know you had that gift?
Well, first of all, I noticed in school that every time they brought me up on stage to sing, people loved it. And they always made me sing first, if not just, in fact, the only person singing. But I never intended to be an artist. I just loved what I did. I loved the impact that it had on people every time I sang. But I think that was the point.
And people probably don't know that you went to university and studied. Tell the people what you studied.
I studied geography.
Why?
But I'm traveling the world now. So the practical side of geography.
But what were you thinking? So when you signed up for geography, what did you think that career would be for you?
First of all, I signed up for geography because I realized in secondary school, geography was one of those subjects that I didn't really need to read to pass. Like, it came almost naturally because I'm very intrigued by my environment and the things around me. So out of curiosity, that definitely should be the course for me. You know, I wasn't looking to suffer in school, so I went with geography, even though my mom wanted me to be a medical doctor. Blah, blah, blah. Long story short, here I am.
So what did your mother think when you started on this journey and now you've become Yemi Alade? What did she think what did you say to her to tell her this was now the path you wanted to pursue?
We all know that in Africa, you must have your book, your pali, or else you're not staying in the house, you know? But my mom's number one rule was that I should make sure that whatever social activities I engage in, I had to make sure that I brought home the right grades. So right from secondary school to university, she was all about the grades. She was all about the certificates. As far as she was concerned, they were hers. So she was like, go get me my certificate, go get me my grades, and then do what you want with yourself. So I was on a mission, you know, to satisfy my mom and satisfy myself. And also, if I'm going to be in school for 4 years, I might as well make it worth the while and come out with good grades, you know, so.
So you win the competition. In that moment, did you actually think, oh, okay, I could make a career of this? Or was it just, oh, I won a competition, I'll just keep doing this?
It's like clockwork. Like it's crazy. It's like someone just snapped their fingers and I woke up from, you know, some kind of I don't know, razzle dazzle I was going on. Because when I participated in the talent show, I didn't even want to participate. It was a friend of mine that filled the form and said I must go, and I had nothing to do, so I went. And then my number, I was 1,700 and something during the auditions. And you know, and then I made it to top 600, and I made it to top 150. And even when I made it to top 6, while they were about to announce the winner, I was saying in my head, you guys should just announce the winner so I can go back home. Like, I had no idea that I would win. They had to even say my name twice, and then I woke up from that. And that's why everything changed. The minute I heard my name for the second time, I believed that it was time to really make something out of it. I'm not sure I was sure that I deserved it, you know? I wasn't sure I was ready, you know, but what takes time always, you know, lasts, I guess.
And now you're Yemi Alade. How would you describe, so for anybody who does it, the one person, we're talking to the one person who doesn't know who you are.
Oh, several.
No, I said the one person. Because let's talk about your video. It's one of the most watched videos, certainly by an African artist, an African female artist on the internet. Tell me, okay, tell people, the one person who doesn't know, what is that video? What is it? What is it about?
Wow. Okay, so there's this song that I happen to have released, which I didn't actually release. Someone leaked the song, and it's called Johnny.
Yemi Alade. It's a species, baby. Johnny leave me follow Cynthia, and I don't know what to do. And he talk say I no do like the way Cynthia they do. Johnny give Uche belle. He talk say he want marry nene. Walk him kedi feneme. Johnny Mo. I'm looking for my Johnny. Yeah. Where is my Johnny? Johnny Mo. Do you know Johnny? Question.
I say that with all gratitude to whoever leaked that song.
So it wasn't in it, because I know there's been speculation that, oh, maybe it was like one of those, oh, oops, we leaked it. It really was a leak.
I was touring Nigeria. I was having this media tour, and I recorded the song along the way. And I had just left the east, which is where I recorded. So I left the east of Nigeria to come back to the south in Lagos. And I was sleeping on my bed when I saw links to my song. You know, I was mad at first for like 5 minutes, but I was really tired, so I didn't have the strength. But then by the next day, by the time I slept and woke up, the response and reaction that we'd gotten from this leaked song was more than any song I'd ever released. You know, after 12 or so songs I'd released, that was the breakthrough. That was the point when, you know, everything pretty much changed.
And how would you describe, again, for anybody who's never heard of you, how would you describe your style of music?
I like to describe my style of music as Afropolitan. It's composed of majorly 4 genres, which would be pop, R&B, highlife, and Afrobeats. Where those 4 combine, you find Yemi Alade.
You're right in the middle.
Right.
So you're often referred to as the Queen of Afropop. What does that title mean to you?
Well, it means that someone thinks I'm a queen. But to be sincere, yeah, I do what I love, and I'm grateful to be able to do this and to be considered one of the, you know, female role models we have out there. I'm more about, you know, I'm not so keen on titles, you know, so I'm not able to really express myself on that question.
What I do want to know, and one of my favorite songs is K-I-N-G. Yeah. Why
Wow.
king and not queen?
Girl, when you grow up in a place like Nigeria where you're obviously not born in a family where there's, you know, you're not born with a silver spoon, you have to assume certain roles, both physically and mentally. And it takes, sometimes being the best that you can, you have to talk to yourself, and it takes a lot of talking into the mirror. And then I realized that if you want to be great, sometimes you need to look around and see who's living your dream and try to emulate. And it turns out to be that most of the time the guys are actually getting it way better than we are. So if all I have to do is be a guy mentally, I will do it. So please do not call me queen, I'm king. Just saying.
K-I-N-G? Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
Who are some of the people who inspire you, some of the role models that you've looked up to?
A lot. Like, I grew up listening to different kinds of music, from Sunny Ade, who's Nigerian, he does juju music, to Onyeka Onwenu, to Usher, R. Kelly, Mariah Carey, Beyonce, Destiny's Child, Monica and Brandy. Like, I sang that song, "The Boy Is Mine," for so many years. And even rap music. So pretty much, you can find me in any genre that I choose to, you know, jump into. All these people have inspired me along the years, and still do, you know. Rest in peace, Aretha Franklin. I listen to a lot of these people.
And from the perspective of outside of music, some of the people that you've looked up to who've inspired your life, who are some people that you...
Oh, wow. Outside the music. I think that's where, like, the major inspiration / motivation comes from, because the higher you go, it's important to still stay grounded, you know. In those words, you can find the irony. The higher you go, you need to stay grounded. It's almost impossible. And so the people who have kept me motivated outside the music are day-to-day people, regular people out there, people who are into accessory business, people who don't even know that I'm looking up to them, because I can see that from the little that they have, they're able to make so much from it. And then I question myself that, how am I supposed to, you know, make something out of what I have with so much that I've been given? And these little questions and these regular day-to-day people are the people that actually motivate me. And I find myself actually finding it easier to talk to regular people and get advice from them and to ask from my, you know, my fellow counterparts. You know.
What's the best advice you've ever been given?
There's so many. But I would say, as a businesswoman, the number one thing would be anything you do, just put in your best. Like, really put in your best. I am about that kind of life where if my name is ever going to be mentioned, you know, in association with any kind of thing, event, or project, it's important that only the best comes out of that, you know. But personally, my number one mantra or advice has always been to put God first, you know, because I think that helps to reduce the tension and pressure, you know, because at least you have a direction. Okay, we're going to put God first on this. That takes some responsibility off you, some pressure off you, and I think that works.
What's your biggest dream for Yemi Alade?
My biggest dream. So many dreams. I should have been sleeping all my life. I have so many dreams, and I think day by day we're getting closer. I pray and hope to be able to perform at Madison Square Garden someday, and I recently performed at Lincoln Center, so I think we're getting there. I've toured Europe about twice, toured America twice, now I'm touring Canada, hope to tour Asia. Those are many of my dreams, but most importantly, most people say, oh, Yemi Alade, you're so successful, what's next? I think my own idea of success is being able to, you know, leave some kind of imprint in the lives of the ordinary people out there. So the minute I'm able to involve myself in projects that actually better people's lives, although I know the music definitely betters people's lives for a few minutes and stuff, because you're able to just let yourself go. The minute I'm able to, you know, have a lasting impact on people's lives, then I can say that I'm getting really, really, really close to my dreams. And if the, you know, the young girl out there, young boy out there can look at me and be like, if she can do it, then I can, then I think I'm on the right path.
What's been the most surprising thing to you about fame and about becoming Yemi?
Surprising thing?
Yeah.
Wow. You know, we live in a world where when you turn on your TV, you just see a lot of crazy going on, a lot of crazy amongst different people from different races. And when I tour, I find out most times, especially in Europe, that the diversity in the crowd is unbelievable. So for the 1 hour or 2 hours that I have these people to myself, they're one. Music has become the umbrella, the one thing that truly and really matters. And that means a lot to me. It also is a sign of hope that, you know, this oneness, this togetherness that we preach is actually possible.
Now, you've achieved a lot. in a relatively short period of time. You've won all kinds of awards and accolades. Like you say, you've played on big stages in front of world leaders. What are you most proud of that you've achieved so far?
Hi. Oh, wow. Every day is yet another blessing. The one thing that I am proud of is even more personal than materialistic. Along the line of becoming, a success or a public figure, it's easy to forget yourself or lose yourself along the line. You become a shadow of someone else entirely, or of several people at the same time. I think the thing that is most important to me right now is the fact that I am able to know who I am. Not the Yemi Alade that's on stage that everybody cheers on, like the girl who was born so many years back, who used to play with toys on the floor, probably eat dirt or something. I don't know. Pick sweets from the floor, or whatever it is we used to do as kids. The fact that I'm able to still be in touch with that girl, it's all the joy I need and everything I need to move forward.
And what are you most excited about right now?
I'm definitely excited about the gig that I have here in Toronto, And you know what's crazy? So recently I actually put out a video here in Toronto saying that I wanted any Afrobeat dancer to just turn up at the Nathan Phillips Square. And we had quite a turnout, and I used the opportunity to actually shoot a video.
Don't say I be novice. You can't say you don't know this. Back to back is not this. If you're feeling the groove, then vibe it. No be say I too sabi, but it be like say I sabi. On the road with the party. If you're not with me, then you're lagging behind. Okay, behind is okay. Behind, bamba bamba. Behind, feeling like a rock star. Behind, okay, is okay. Feeling like okay.
We were there together from like about 4 to I was 1 hour late. Oh Jesus, but we had quite a turnout, and at first I was scared that no one would come out, but then people turned out.
I saw the little girl.
Oh wow, you saw that.
I'm a fan.
Look, she was the last person to turn, and she was like, "I'm taking your place." She didn't stop. I said, "Girl, don't go and sprain that little waist of yours." Yeah, she didn't stop. That was dope. That was dope.
And what are you afraid of?
Ooh, snakes. Afraid of snakes. I can't even stand catfish because it looks like a snake. As far as I'm concerned, snakes. I am afraid of snakes.
And what are you most grateful for?
I'm most grateful for life, because I think that's like the biggest teacher you could ever have. Life just keeps throwing lemons and oranges and mangoes and everything at you and expects you to, perform brilliantly. And I'm grateful for life, being alive, being able to live my dream, being able to do everything that I do and impact the lives of people on my team and around me. I think that's great.
So what advice would you give to somebody, a young person, whether it's a boy or girl, who looks at you, looks at the success that you have and is inspired by you to live their dreams? What advice would you give?
Wow, so many things I could say, but I would say it's important to not be a photocopy of someone else. Like, you just need to be you, like, as you are, beautiful like this, with your low cuts and everything that makes you comfortable. Present that to the world. The minute you do that, I think the world will become your playing field. I would also say definitely put God first. It's very important, because you might find yourself in places where it's really dark and there's no one to talk to. But just knowing that you have some kind of relationship with God, it would do something good for you. I think those are the few things I'll say. And don't expect to, blow overnight. It doesn't happen like that. You just start putting out music today and you expect that by the end of the year, you are Drake. Wake up.
Oh, Yemi Alade.
Wake up quick. It's a bad dream. Easy come, easy go.
You're so funny. What do you love most about yourself?
What do I love most about myself? Hey, everything. I really don't know what I love the most. I just love who I am.
Okay, for anyone who does not know, where can they find you? Where can they find your music?
Oh wow. I'm on Instagram at Yemi Alade. No space in between, so it's YEMIALADE. On Twitter, it's Yemi Alade, but has an extra E at the end, so it's like Yemi Alade. And on Snapchat, it's King Yemi Alade.
K-I-N-G. Oh yeah.
K-I-N-G. Yes. So yeah, King.
Okay, so this platform is called Ndini, which
Alright.
you did a collabo with my boy from Makatiland, Jabi.
Oh, Lindsay Yorido.
Yes, love that.
Yes,
Yes,
amazing song.
love that.
Amazing.
But I digress. I was telling you I'm from Zimbabwe because this platform is called Ndini, which means I am.
Oh.
And the reason I called it that is because I believe in the power of your words, the
Yes.
power of you declaring
Yes.
what you are and it shaping your destiny. Finish that sentence for me. I am.
Ndini Black Magic. Because I am magical.
OMG.
Yo, babe, stop that. Don't bring out the cartoon in me. Let me be.
Yemi, thank you. I know there are a million people waiting, so I will be respectful of your time, and I know
Thank
you've got
you.
other places to go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My
Thank you
pleasure.
for what
Thank
you
you.
do.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing so much joy to
Thank you.
so many people.
Thank you.
And thank you for being you, because that really comes through in everything you put out. Like, you're meeting you, you're what I imagined you would be.
Oh, no. Oh my God. Get a cage, somebody. I need a cage.
Rein this girl in.